cut your young ass up in pieces. Now be deceased. Little Kim, don't. Real G's quick to snatch your off beat. So let them niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the West Side ride tonight. Bad boy matter word rack. You mess with me and get your caps peeled. Grab the cops for your seat to paw. Call the cops for your seat to paw. Who shot me but you didn't finish? Now you about to feel the wrath of a minute. Nigga, I hit him up. Get out the way, yo. Biggie Smalls just got dropped. And let me in a minute's back. Alright. So I said I would do this again. It's part 2 of leadership having to get it together. Now, I left a few things out in part 1. And I noticed that when I went into, and I don't need to pray because I already prayed. And all of these are together. Just simple breaks between each other. But I left a lot out. And I might even have to go into a part 3 so the folks can really get this. Okay? Now, first off, I would like to say I did not really mean to offend any. And some I really did mean to offend. Because it's not about, we already separated. But it was to offend you to get it together so that you would fix the problem. And I know some of y'all going to be hard and stiff-necked and hard-hearted. And I know some of y'all might have tried this and you feel very frustrated because it probably does not work sometimes. But that's why I came back to talk to you and let you know it is a possibility to work. Now, I went into talking about some of you churches. You know, how I see you eating out, you know, feasting every Sunday, giving your money to these other establishments. When you can have your own church. You people that are partying, you can have your own jazz alleys. We can have our own grocery stores. And you may think, no, but I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Yes, we can. Okay? Whatever you put your mind to, especially if you got the money. And you already sitting on 6 to 8 figures. Ain't no excuse. Because you can pour back into your community and you can make better profit by simply not being selfish. Now, I'm not going to give you details. If you think I'm going to give you everything free on here, no, I'm not. Because what I know is going to help is going to be effective. And I don't waste my time with people that just want someone to help them and they give nothing back, not even a thank you. Not even a, oh, you know, I appreciate that thought. And another thing to my white friends. Even a lot of y'all have helped. I know you have your movements and you have your stuff together. And I applaud you for that. I applaud you for helping take part in some of the areas of grassroots. And helping maybe even on the side of black movements. And such things such as named, entitled Black Lives Matter. Well, we see with our own eyes that we may matter to one another, but we don't matter in white America, because if we did, we wouldn't still be treated unequally. We wouldn't still have to walk around every day being followed, being paranoid if my son is going to come back from the store shot up, or, you know, you guys don't have to, you don't identify is what I'm trying to say. Not to that kind of pain. No, you don't. Yes, I know that there are white folks that get killed. I'm not trying to say that you don't get killed by the police. We see you on YouTube. We see some of your movements and all that. But the truth of the matter is, you're not a threat. You can walk around without being profiled. Your family has never been in a movie theater where they had to go sit over here while the others had to go over there. And coming off from war, you know, after fighting the war for this country, they wasn't denied a meal, saying, well, you know, you got to drink water over here because you are black, and because you aren't our color, or because you're not white, you can't come over here. You didn't live that. You didn't live getting shot because your daughter decided to mess with an African American man. And I have biracial nieces and nephews who I love to death. Yes, I do. But what I'm trying to say is, you did not have to experience the same unjust behavior that we have. So, like, say you turn it around and it's a black man that gets accused of something he did not do. All it takes is that daughter to say, Daddy, he raped me. And you already know what's going to happen. So that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, that you cannot get mad about and say, why are they still mad? Because it is like going back to the Jim Crow days and saying something like, well, why in the world are you mad? What's wrong with you? Well, what the heck do you think is wrong? We're being discriminated against. And it don't matter what kind of paper bag you come in. You could be white as bright. You could be whatever. But if you black, you still black. And you still get treated the same way. Now, I'll go off into that some other time. What I'm here for is to let y'all know there are resources. There are classes being set up. And we are going to be regional. We ain't just local, but we will have successful strategies in motion. And if you really want to take part in redeveloping your community, black, I don't care where you are in 50 states, you can do it. Also, I'm going to go there too in a few minutes. I'm not going to forget. But I want to give a shout out to the new Black Panther Party, because people are watching that movie. And I feel that every black person, white, whatever, you can get $100 in your hand right now. You can't get 100, get 50. I would like to see at least 20 people put 50 in your hand right now. You can't put 50, put 20. I know you can put $20. Come on. You six-figure makers, come on. Who is you hurting? Put $20 in your hands right now, and you send it off to your local chapter new Black Panther Party, because it makes no sense that they have been trying to protect, and they have been protecting. Ain't no trying, because they be out at these festivals, any events where you conscious leaders come out here to speak a word, and you get protection, you get security. So we need to fund those areas. We need to fund our black security so that they can build on that and continue to stop. They can protect when there's a problem going on in our households, when there's domestic violence going on. You don't have to send for the cop to come and blow you all away for being black, because you know that's going on these days. And I'm not trying to take away from the police department. Some of you are awesome. When I call you awesome, I'm talking about the ones that operate in the spirit of surgical. You know that movie, true story. But the Serpico spirit. And y'all need to start a new movement of that. A Serpico cops, because those are different from the corrupted Klan ones. In fact, they putting their lives on the line to protect and serve, and taking the bad flack for the dishonest ones. And my heart does, I go out to you who put your lives on the line, that really are for the people. And you took that job under oath for the people. You didn't take it to become corrupted or a crook with a badge. And I'm going to say that. So the same thing, you need to support the new Black Panther Party in your chapter in every 50 state. You get $100 in your hand right now. If you can support all these other organizations that ain't doing nothing, you need to support those that do put their lives on the line, that need more recruits. You people that are reformed gang members, you don't got nothing to do. Join the Black Panther Party. And you can wear colors like this. You ain't got to worry about that black and blue and red and all that. That is not the mafia. No more. Okay, it ain't even a mafia period, because the mafia stands for, well, it's Italian. And I will explain that another time. And they did that to protect their identity, what you don't know. But what you need to do is protect and serve those who serve your communities. And you need to help them grow, expand. And if you can't, at least donate some time to volunteer, because they're a legit service. They help. And I think that they deserve more money so that they can pour back into the protections of our people, so we don't have any more cases such as when the cops show up and you calling just for a simple problem, like somebody may be trying to rape you or something, and they done got up off you. You gonna call them and they come and blow your head off because they paranoid themselves with a badge. Well, you know who can handle that? We can. So I'm going to go back into the developing. Now, economic development. Some of y'all went just as far as business. You don't know nothing about the 5 families. Don't sit there and try to act, oh, I took that. No, you didn't. Because if you did, you would have went somewhere with it, where students are going. You have your own masters, even though degrees don't mean nothing, but these kind of degrees do, because they do something to build. When you have economic development, you build countries. So, of course, a little old Stupid street in the city ain't nothing. It ain't nothing compared to what you can have with the knowledge and with the certification, with the sponsorship, and with the power it sits on, it can build. Okay? Now, you want to learn about strategic economic development, Black community development, Black leadership development, Black political development, Black organizational development, Black emotional intelligence, Black social service maintenance, and Black regional and national partnerships. Because, oh, we're international, baby. You didn't know that, did you? That's called power. And Black elected leaders of economic development. That's where the power is. And if you do not know that by now, you gonna know, because there's people that want to pour out into other states. Now, if they don't, they might say, you know, what do they got? And it is an embarrassing to some towns to be able, like, you know, who's got their stats way down here to a 2%. It's sad. And you've been sitting for years on your butts. And why would I want to vote for you? Why would I even want to vote if you connected in with nothing but failure? You know, it's all about success now. People ain't playing no more, and we can give two doodly snaps and a shake and shiver about you being in some position of power that ain't doing nothing for black people. Period. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you running for whatever. If you are not going to have a track record interested in black people, because everybody else got the connections. Everybody else got their help. Everybody else got their leaders. They got their leaders right here in politics. The politicians are their leaders. Who do we got? I'll wait. Like I said, it all boils down into your development, economic development, what you build into a town basically represents the people, the safety of the people, the security of the people, because what it is a culture that becomes your world, your environment. Kids, they shouldn't be no scattered hair places, black salons scattered one way over here in the south side, one way over northeast. What is that? What happened to when you can go outside and you had one right here? You couldn't even choose which one because you had them everywhere. What happened to that? We sold our souls and gave it away. Why? Well, you know what? It's time to resurrect our souls back into the lives of our people. And if you don't want to do this, like I said, guess what? You're going to get moved out the way and you're going to get embarrassed and exposed, because there are people coming out here for real. They for real. And I know where I stay is a beautiful, big territory area. And it wants to be bought. So however they make those negotiations, it's out of my hand. But if you black folks, people of color, are very serious and you want to be a driving force to help rebuild your communities, I'm asking you now, you can go to realworldeda.com. That's real easy to spell. All you spell is real, as in real as I'm trying to be with you. Do I look like I got any kind of fraud on my face? No, I'm looking you eyeball to eyeball, letting you know I'm real. And I got no time. I have suffered. My children have suffered. And when I said all them speeches around here for these fundraisers and everything else, I said I vow to ever. I know I can't save the world, but I can spark it. One person at a time, just like Tupac said. And I mean that when it comes to my people and my black children. I will not like to see, and I will fight to not see another child on the street having to suffer. Well, you know what? That also falls in every other area. I don't want to see more black bodies dropping. And sad to say, I can't sit here and say that we ain't going to see no more. I can't say that the teachers ain't going to blow these kids away. You know why? Because they're seeing how serious we are about building our economic development together to create more of our towns and our cities that are centered around black. Okay? That's what needs to be done. We need all that. And until we pour our businesses together, black businesses, you got to start. You got 1 year to start finding you some people that you can trust with. I ain't talking about you little Rudy Poos. I'm talking about you big people. You need to get with some of your people that are entrusted, got good reputations. And y'all got to rebuild, or else forget about it. You're going to see more kids dying You're going to see more folks calling the police up and these little folks that gentrified your area and telling them to get over here. This man's in my area. He's looking this way, that way. Sound familiar? And then boom, you're dead. I'll go into that another time. And it's sad that don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't be accepting things to be quiet. Just because now people do owe some of y'all restoration. They owe you for that. But that don't mean that you can't still be a real pillar in your community. Feel proud that your name is on something. We ought to have more Odessa Browns. Odessa Brown, her daughter was my mother's best friend. So I know when I got history in my community, I got history, okay? Do the right thing. Now, I would like you to go to www.realworldeda.com. And I recommend everybody under the sound of my voice who is black, African American, or of black descent. You get on that website and read it. And then, follow from there, because from every element of every life, I don't care if you even celebrity, elected official, whatever, it will give you and guide you the tools to pour into your own business and grow it bigger, expand it bigger. Okay? I don't care if you're an engineer. It'll talk to you too. Because some of y'all are building up these buildings, just putting a bunch of buildings up here that ain't pouring back into that city. And then you could have had you could have had created stuff that caused employers to come in to that, work for a certain amount, and then have something else over here and over here, over there. And I'm talking sections where the money is just pouring in. But like I said, Washingtonians, I don't know if it's something wrong with the brain. Is it a spirit in the air? But we can't keep having these ghost towns of people just like ghost towns walking around, because that's what it is for our people, is ghost town. Now, it's a lie for all these people that done poured into it and took it from you, like you take a pound puppet from a pound place, and you just let it happen? Really? We can't keep doing that. We must do something about it. We will do something about it. It ain't no, so this is part 2 of it. Economic development. We will be under the guides, part of the people coming out here. You wouldn't believe. And I'm not going to give that away right now. But let me tell you something. What does it do to protest when a murder happens? When the city going to go back to doing what it's going to do. The way we stop this is by organizational, market, product, business, and workforce. And you can't sit here and tell me you ever heard of 5 families falling under that. When you see the kind of stuff we got, you never seen it before. And yes, it's going to intimidate people. But then people, if it intimidates you and got you worried about somebody coming up bigger, then you need to get out the way, because you in this for the wrong reason. You ain't in this for your people. So yes, I'm putting it out there. Go to realworldeda.com. It's time to build our cities and take it back black. Now, don't look at it. Get involved and see the work of the instructor or people who has manifested and benefited in what they build globally around, and see if we all talk. Okay? That's how you test. Because everybody can talk, but who has really walked the walk, and what do they got to show you? Okay? That's who I like to deal with, is people that show me something. And I don't care if 50 people walk away. That's just 50 ignorant people that walked away. So, all right. I think I'm about done. I don't even know if I need to touch any more bases. Let's see. Did I talk about everything? Yes, I did. Get it together, churches. Get that big restaurant going. Because I want to spend my money on some black food anyway. I'm tired of driving everywhere but yonder. And why can't I invite some people from out of state that want to kick it in a whole, up down a whole avenue of nothing but blacks? Why they got to go to that one little joint that's black? That's embarrassing. It's pathetic. And I know it ain't just in Seattle. I know it's all around. But that's why I'm speaking this today. So we get it together today in every state across the country. Okay? Malcolm X was serious. He said, by any means necessary. So you agents need to get off your butts and quit being a sportsman, Klansman for the white man, and figure out how to rebuild your towns and city for your people. Otherwise, I don't have to make you a marked man. You marked all by yourself. You marked when you convicted every time you seen a child killed by a non-black because you chose to hush up for crumbs and do nothing. Now, I said all I had to say. realworldeda.com. You'd like to go to my website, Andreka Jean, AndrekaJean.com. You can also catch me at Toya, ToyaThomasRenton, and check out some of the work, the blood that has been put into this. I done got these little bags for nothing. That's blood. That's from staying up every night working. And I'm continuing to work because the struggle ain't over. It ain't never over. But I love my people enough to come up with plans, big plans, see the real blueprints, and get some effective work done. And let's stop voting in these people that sit on their butts and collect a paycheck, that ain't doing nothing with the money. Okay? Thank you. And God bless you.